Welcome. Today we're going to look at the smartphone stabilizer with 3-axis Smart X from AOCHUAN. It looks like it has 3-axis stabilization, 3-section fill light, dual expansion interfaces, smart app, replaceable battery, which is quite interesting, easy fold and unfold. So it says in here packaging list, phone gimbal, tripod, USB-C charging cable and manual. That's what it is. There's an app for Apple and for Android. It's called AOCHUAN. And yeah, as you can see in the photo, it has a light on the back, and that's all you get. Masters, lip, always leads. Not sure what is this. So yeah, let's just take it out. Masters, lip, always leads, says in there again. Some other gimbals I've seen, they had a box, which was quite nice to see. This one comes like this. That's the user manual and the USB A to C for charging. So let's get on with it. So that's the tripod, really good quality, same as you see on other premium devices. I really like that. That's the standard USB A to C cable, nothing impressive. That's the user manual, and that's the gimbal itself. As you can see, you can scan this to open the app. Joystick, power, long press. I think we're good with that. That's the light. Not too sure what is that in there. The 3 maybe for. And you see, it has also this magnet. They also sell, and they had it on other devices I've seen, a little light that attaches in there with magnet. Another nice thing is you see on the side, you can put like one of the accessories. Obviously not this. I'm just showing you as an example. And you can have a light in here, or your phone, or another camera. With that mount, the GoPro mount. I think this is for zoom in and out. Yeah, it has a joystick in here, power button, record button, the USB-C for charging. So let's just release this. Yeah. So now it's released. Okay, let's just put this aside, make it a bit longer. So the first thing I want to show you, and I want to see it myself, is they say you can replace the battery. You can replace the battery. I think this is some sort of magnet. Yeah, this stays in position. That's the battery itself. 2600 milliamps. Is rechargeable, of course. Yeah, interesting that you can replace the battery. Let's leave it in there. There's also a little clip in there if you put a lanyard. So for now, let's just press the power button, this one, and hold it, and you'll see the lights. And that's it, it's on. So now I'm gonna quickly install the app. So as soon as we've installed the app, it just comes up as connect. You could see it straight away, and we click connect and then pair. Just is asking to allow to use the camera, and we allow, and then to use the microphone, and then it will ask you access the photo library. I'm gonna just allow for now. Okay, so that's how it looks like. As you can see, there's the battery, and the other bit is the battery of the phone. So we do it like this. So what you want to have, you want to make sure that this is straight, and then you want to make sure you put it kind of like in the middle of the phone. So you put it down like so, and then you just leave it a bit, and then let's just try and change the modes. I think there's a way of calibrating it. So let me just have a quick look, because at the moment it's just laying down like that. So these are the settings. Let's see if it's anything in here. So you have timing, flash close, flash on, flashing, camera settings, gimbal settings. So let's see in the gimbal settings. Firmware update. Nothing at the moment. Don't really want to play around with these things. So probably, because I don't see anything in here, I'm gonna just try and shut it down and then turn it back on. And by the way, by accident I've pressed once in here and it just turns on the light, 3 brightness modes, and then if you press and hold, it's gonna shut itself down. So now let's just press and hold, turn it back up. That's it, there you have it. So that's all we're supposed to do. So now you can see it's working. Obviously it's kind of annoying with this power button on Apple. So let's see if we double press this, what happens. Triple. This one has also gestures, and also you can manually control this from the joystick. This is in FP mode. Let's go to F. Each of these modes will have a different control over the joystick. Let's see L. As you can see in POV, it's just POV is just moving like that. There's no up and down. So let's go back to the main mode. So this is for zoom, like I said. Zoom in and out. And what I like about this is that it's quite simple to use, to be honest with you. You can use this mode, and that's like the gesture. It's actually not the gesture, but it's just it's gonna track your, you see how it does if you mess about with it, it's just stubborn. Okay, so listen, I need to show them this, yeah. So hopefully you can see a bit. So it has face tracking. So if you do face tracking, it's going to track your face. Body tracking, you will track your body. Object tracking, you will track an object. So for example, like if I do this and then I say I want to track that object, as you can see, it's going to track that object. It's going to go crazy. Let me just cancel this. I think there's something going on, and that could be because I didn't position it well. So it really needs to be in the middle, to be honest with you. To make sure it's in the middle. Otherwise, it won't really work really well. So let's just try again. Object tracking, and I just want to track that object. So as soon as I go like this or like that, you should constantly track the object, which it actually does pretty well. I don't know what's with this shaking thing. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, maybe it's too close. It could be the case. And at the moment it lost the object. And there's the object in there. I think it got confused with the object. So yeah, that's a bit a shame. But again, my test is not very good because best is to try outside. So there's also gestures. So the gestures are like this. The fist, you toggle between video and photo mode. The palm gesture, it's a countdown for 3 seconds to start recording. The OK gesture is disabling or enabling face tracking. Thumbs up, as you can see, both hands switch between the portrait and landscape. Make the other gesture, make the L-shaped gesture is pause, start, gesture recognition. So you just have to remember these modes. I remember there's another way of switching from the normal mode into the landscape. Let me see if I remember. Yeah, so you double press the power button and then it goes into landscape. It's quite restricted. I don't know why. It doesn't want to go any further up than that. If I do this, it just goes crazy. Look at that. Okay, so there's no, is there a tripod? No tripod. Some of them, they have a tripod in here, not this ones. So what I want to show you now is the different modes in here. So you have long exposure, trajectory, time-lapse, slow motion, video, photo, panorama, Hitchcock, Inception, movie, and moves. So that's where you use and you do all kind of artistic filming. I've used another one before, and you also had some options like to do a live streaming. As you can see, it's reading up to 4K as well, 60 frames, which is good. 1080 up to 60 frames. You can play around with all these settings, but with these ones, it's you just have to get used to it very well. As you can see now, it's doing that position, and that's where it stays. So now in movie mode, for some reason it shows like that. The flash, grid, gimbal settings, expert mode, camera settings. Yeah, there's loads of settings in here. I think this was the video. That was movie. That was a different type. So yeah, pretty much play around with it and learn all these different modes, because there are quite a few. There's also a 360 in the panorama, so you just leave it, I guess. Depends on what angle you want, and then you press this, and then it says please use, so you have to do it in the landscape mode. And then the application itself, it will give you tutorials and everything everything you need to know in order to learn more about this device. So yeah, there you have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Let's see one more thing. So if you press on this, let's see how strong is this light. Where is my press it one more time, and then it's off. So boom, 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 and you have it as like that. I think it's very useful when you want to film in the dark. It's gonna definitely help help you take better shots. So yeah, there you have it, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. With something like this, you have to play around. This was just an unboxing, so yeah, I'll play around with it and see what it can do. Thanks for watching.